Hello and welcome back to the MGS COVIDCast. We're your hosts, Evan
and Freddie, and today
Emil.
sure.
I think you're the host,
then.
Emil.
Okay, God. You know what, Emil? Why don't you introduce yourself since you're so keen on
Since you're a host, introduce yourself.
taking things into your own hands here.
You'll be surprised, but I'm not the host. I'm Emil. I am...
What?
I know, it's crazy.
Horror.
No.
I wasn't even in the background at all in the last podcasts.
You've been in every podcast. You guys have just missed him. He's just been like a little Easter egg in the corner, you know? So it's like a hosts only podcast for this one. But I guess, Emil, while you're introducing yourself, would you actually like to
introduce myself?
Yeah.
Of course. I'm Emil, and I am the captain of art this year.
Woo!
Damn. Weren't there 3 applicants for Captain of Art this year?
There were.
Okay, cool. I just
Best
missed to
of
clear
three.
that up. Yeah,
Flynn
that's really good.
and Sam.
Are they
And now
they're the vice captains, right?
Yeah, we call them the co-captains.
Secretaries. The co-captains, sorry. Yeah, okay. Okay, interesting. So everyone who applied got a position. That's kind of swag. But obviously you got the best one. So that's good.
Because you're really good at art, right?
Yeah. Do you have some artwork to show us?
Actually, I see one in the background, my favorite one on the wall.
No, we don't like that one.
The
we don't
Idols
like that one.
That was pretty good.
No, we won't show
Let's
that
see
one
it.
off.
Let's see it, surely.
Yeah.
It's
The people
really
on the-
good. You made it in
It's
year
like-
10 and it was
yeah.
the greatest thing I've ever seen.
No, not good. It was
The
made in
people
year
on the
10
audio podcast
before
aren't
I
gonna
was-
see this, but it'll be fine.
before I was put lots of time and practice into my art. That was the
That's your
start.
best piece?
Yeah, one of.
One of. Emma, what do you think is your
Wow.
best piece? What's your best art?
What
Yeah.
do I... well, I'm really happy with the stuff that I've been doing this lockdown, actually. Been doing
Ooh,
some
alright.
digital self-portraits.
Surely you send us one so we can flash it up on screen. You'll have to send us over.
I would love to send you them all.
Yeah.
all of them?
Now, all of
Yeah,
them.
there's only
Every single
three
one.
so far.
Oh,
How are they different from each other?
yeah, what's the difference?
Well, some are more stylized, others are more realistic in form but abstracted colors.
Do you make
Okay.
yourself look better than you do in real life in these self-portraits?
No, arguably worse.
Why arguably?
Well,
Why worse? I feel but since you're the artist, wouldn't you want to make yourself look better since you have control? Or is that the
Yeah.
stylized sort of bit of it?
see, that's one option. I could always go that route, but I'm more looking at, insecurities and flaws in myself rather than showing
Oh,
myself as better than I am.
Freddie,
Is-
this actually links to because if you can control how you look, isn't that kind of like Gattaca? We don't
Yeah,
want to end
yes.
up like that. So I reckon we.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dystopian movie. I really like Gattaca. I'm
Emil,
an
do you
expert
like
in it.
Gattaca?
Gattaca's
Yeah,
great. Gattaca
Now-
compared to 1984, great time.
I guess on the topic of Gattaca, I always start my day with a watching of Gattaca.
Oh, we didn't
Actually,
do
7
this.
watchings of Gattaca. But Emil, how do you start your day? What's your lockdown morning
What's your
routine? We
lockdown
ask
morning
every
routine?
single person who comes on this podcast, so we need to know
Well-
what's your lockdown morning routine. Do you paint 7 Picassos in your sleep and wake up and look at them, or what's the idea?
Not quite. So
It's a
I'm not
bit
quite Will
disappointing.
Flintoft. I don't go for a morning run. I will wake up at...
What about Nug, who wakes up at 4 a.m. and goes on a 5K run?
Yeah, not quite Nug either.
Not quite nug 3 a.m.
3 a.m. So yeah.
No, I just don't sleep. There is no morning routine if you don't wake up.
I know
That's how all
false,
good
but
artists survive.
Exactly. You got to be slightly crazy to make good art.
Yeah.
I haven't
So
cut
what
off
do
my
you
ear
do?
yet. What do
Apparently,
I do?
Vincent Van Gogh was checked into 7 mental asylums.
Be
when he
quiet,
was-
Freddie. What are you doing?
Okay.
Freddie.
Well, I've got my alarm set for 8:55.
Do
Sorry.
you skip house period?
Sorry, 7:55
Did you skip
every
house
morning.
period?
7:55 every morning,
Do you attend house period though?
of course.
He has
7:55
been
every morning.
vice captain of Morris.
Yeah, that's also me.
Oh my god. What leadership position do you not have?
School captain.
Oh,
Well, I'm not a captain of a sport or
But
any
you
of the
should
other
be
committees.
what
for
about
basketball,
basketball?
man.
Yeah, what about basketball? I've heard you're an all-star
We're
player
not
for
even at the morning
basketball.
routine. Shut.
No,
Be quiet.
okay. All right, morning routine. Wake up at what was it,
Routine.
7:55?
7:55. Snooze it for 5 minutes. Get up at 8. Toilet first. Get dressed. Downstairs for breakfast. Breakfast consists of either yogurt or, if I'm feeling good, toast with jam and Vegemite, 2 slices. This is really good content.
Yeah, this is the most in-depth
Glass of
morning
orange
routine I
juice
think
with
we've had on this
Metamucil to keep me regular.
Are you just gonna keep going on about food?
Well, I do
podcast.
like food.
All right, what's your
Okay.
number one breakfast food then?
Number one breakfast food. Well,
Acrylic paint.
yeah, water-based, so it goes down smooth. No. Number one breakfast food. I'm a big fan of Raisin Bran, Sultana Bran
It's kind of
raisin.
gross, man.
Yeah. Wait, what did we have that one time? The fake Nutrigrain.
Max Charge.
Yeah, Max Charge. That's
That's the
goated.
best breakfast item. Especially when you eat it like at 12 a.m. It's really recommend it.
Okay, so of course at school you're the art committee captain.
Can I just ask something about his morning routine? Sorry to
Oh,
bother you.
okay.
Emil, how do
Yeah.
you say
No,
you
I'm
sleep?
offended.
Are you a quiet sleeper or are you just
Oh, I snore a bit. You know that, Evan.
a bit?
A lot.
Do you know the
Unbearable.
decibel reading? Like
I
how many-
don't. You didn't
how many
record it,
decibels?
unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like it goes through
Loud.
walls. Anyway,
Probably-
art committee.
Anyway,
Probably
yeah,
chainsaw
art
level.
committee. Art committee. Now,
Art committee.
I've heard, unfortunately, look, lockdown's probably stifled a few of the art committee's plans, but there was a lot going. We had a secret gallery. We had
Yep.
we had some gnome painting. I was absolutely in the art committee, not voluntarily. Thank you, Sam Negri. But do you want to talk us through some of the plans that the art committee had this year? Because we had quite a few of them.
So our biggest plan, the most exciting one, which we started but couldn't carry through.
Really, why not?
Weren't you there? We had Hisco, a Melbourne-based artist who he went to art school, is very qualified. He paints, he does everything, but what we wanted him for were his murals. So we were hoping to extend the Laneway mural down the side of the motorworks. And so we had him in for one session on the Friday before lockdown started, and we started designing the extension of the mural, and the theme was the Melbourne Grammar houses. So we were going to have, the Panther for Brumby or the Phoenix for Morris and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Phoenix for Crease, Dragon for Morris, those sorts of things.
How do you make a clock tower look nice?
Yeah, no, we weren't going to include Witherby. Too boring.
Yeah.
So yeah, we started the design for that, but obviously this lockdown came and squandered our plans.
Yeah. No, that kind of sucked because some of the designs that were popping up from that looked pretty cool. And of course, I had some absolutely brilliant ones.
Did you ever
With
know?
Was that good?
I loved your gnome. We got a lot of gnomes, actually.
Yeah, no, one of them was probably mine if it was the best one.
Definitely.
But because I'm absolute artist. But I guess there was also a secret gallery that the art committee had in the works. Do you want to talk us through that? What were the plans there?
Very minimal.
Oh,
He can't tell us because it was secret.
yeah, it's
Please.
secret.
We'll leave it
It's
at that.
confidential. You can't leak it for us?
No, this can't. No, definitely not.
Well, I guess with the mural, what are the plans going forward with that? Because of course, a certain thing has sort of inhibited that a little bit. But is it
Why aren't
going
you
ahead?
saying the
time
name?
four?
The podcast literally is named after it. Just like
Keep the viewers guessing.
But
It's gonna
yeah,
be
the plan. Hopefully, next term in the first couple of weeks, we'll be able to have our second session of that, where Hisco comes back and shows us what he mocked up with our few sketches, and then hopefully get painted that. It shouldn't take more than a couple of days, So hopefully before the end of week 2, if we're back at school. That's my hope, at least.
Yeah. Now, of course, my designs for that one were the best ones, and those are the only ones being included. So how are you going to break it to all the other art committee members that none of their work is being included? Because I'm just so good.
We'll send them in an email to all of the art committee, a link to this podcast, and give them the timestamp so they can hear firsthand that their designs, while good, were outshone by
they were good. Absolutely. But look, mine were better. Sorry, guys.
Exactly. It's Freddie's mural now.
Yeah, it's my mural.
Why don't you just get an exemption to go into school and paint it during lockdown?
Exactly. I don't need an exemption. What?
It's for
I'm just such a great artist that I can do whatever I want. Okay? It doesn't matter. I can do whatever. So actually the mural's already painted, so I'm excited for all of you guys to go and see that. Actually, Emil, if you walk outside and look at the front of your house, there's a massive mural I did today.
Wow, that's really exciting. I'm amazed I didn't know this.
Yeah, no, you didn't, because I didn't tell you. Yeah, do you have a tennis court?
Shared between 6 houses.
But really, it's yours.
Sure.
Emma, what does your front gate password look like? Like what?
Looks like an upside down T.
Oh yeah, that's what you call it.
That is what I call it.
Emma, I have a question for you.
Ooh.
Okay, Evan.
Do you think media is art?
Definitely.
Okay, so why wasn't I allowed to apply for art captain when Mr. Kaywood, I went up to him and be like, can I apply to art captain? He was like, no, you have to be in the motorworks.
I hate to say it, Freddie, but I think that was just special circumstances for you. He was just trying to find
you know what? I think you're just threatened by my artistic ability. You thought I was going to get but you've got the art scholarship, right?
Right.
What does it feel like to not have to pay the full $34,000 a year?
I think my parents are happy with me.
Yeah. Do you want to give us a number? How much do you get slashed off?
No, not particularly.
Oh, okay.
For people listening that want to get an art scholarship, how did you do it? How did you pull it off? What's the process?
It was quite a lengthy process, actually. So it was early to mid-term 4 last year, the application process started, and you had to put together your portfolio of work, and a little bit about yourself, and like your how you got into art and all that. And there's a couple stages. So first you submit those documents and all your portfolio. Then if you get through the next round, which I think most people did, there's the interview process with the art teachers, excluding Kat, because she taught the boy who the scholarship was given by the family of, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so there's the interview process with the teachers, and then they put forward a nominee who meets with Mr. Grutzner. And then if Grutzner likes you, you go through. You get the scholarship.
So you're saying you're a very likable person.
Yeah, and I put the work in. I think
the
also
idols in your folio?
No, I don't think I cleared it. I think I just used mostly year 11 work.
Why not idols, though?
Why not idols? Because I didn't think it was up to scratch.
I'd like to disagree, but...
Fair enough.
I just put my light on. Hang on. I'm just walking off the set.
But quite interesting, funny story. My interview with Mr. Grutzner was an hour before my Oz History 3-4 exam, so it was a stressful day.
Yeah.
What do you get any symptoms when you get stressed, Emil?
Yeah, I do. It's crazy.
What happens to you when you get stressed?
You really want this on your podcast, Evan?
I don't know what's going on here. What is this? Now I want to know.
I was recently diagnosed with Crohn's disease and IBS.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, so...
It's a bit unfortunate.
IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, you get the idea.
Fun!
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
moving
Evan,
topic.
why
Emil,
would you bring this
do you
up?
think the art committee is the best committee, and
Of
why?
course. We're unrivaled because, well, the Motorworks is just the best space in the school. You know, if you've got a committee in the best space in the school, you're going to be the best committee.
Are you
But
willing
also-
to
okay.
Are you willing to fight the science committee over having
Yes.
the best space in the school?
Well,
because
Oh yeah,
they've
the
kind of got
science
like a
committee does exist.
they've got like a tens of millions of dollars building versus.
okay, but money isn't everything, Evan.
But
Some
like
things
it's
about
a
the
pretty
culture.
cool. It's a pretty cool building.
Yeah, well, nah. I agree to disagree, Evan.
Are you saying the money's not everything because you have to pay less of it than we do?
No.
Well,
And why
wait,
did you
Evan, you have
apply
a
for the
scholarship as
scholarship?
well. Wait,
Sorry?
Evan, do you have a scholarship
Tiny-
as well?
Little ones, and they pale in comparison. If
okay.
money isn't everything, then why did you apply for the scholarship?
Because it's still nice to not have to pay full price.
But if money doesn't
It's
matter,
part of it. It's not all of it.
Yeah, I know, but like savings.
Yeah, savings are good. You know, I love savings.
So
then
what
money
do
is
you
important.
do with the money? What do you do with the money that you save from the scholarship? Build tennis courts?
No, my
Are you gonna put a second basketball ring on that tennis court? That'd be pretty cool. I reckon full court would be a good
Yeah.
an
it would be
advantage.
good.
Maybe
We'd
get
the
some
first and
lines as
friends
well.
back.
Get a free throw line. Get.
We've got a
Yeah.
free throw line.
Oh wait, you do on the other side though.
Oh yeah.
Kind of need to.
Yeah.
No, let's play a game, Emil. I just came up with this right now.
No.
I would love to.
Okay.
It's called Rate the Art. So I just went under my bed and I pulled out all of my art from year 10.
Oh, is that what you were doing? Okay.
Yep, and I've got year 8.
I'll find
as
some
well.
of mine. Yeah.
I've got this year 8
Perfect.
one, so we'll start with the first one because you're very good at art, right? Just
Is
say
that-
yes.
Okay.
So you can like rate how good my art.
Yeah,
skills
you're like an
are, right?
expert.
Art
you
is
know?
subjective, but sure.
No, it's not.
Okay.
What do you rate this?
You have Ronaldo spray paint.
It's not Ronaldo.
It's not Ronaldo.
It's Rami Malek. Thank you. What do you rate?
I rate that 7.34 Emil heads out of 7.34 Emil
Oh.
heads.
So that's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
So how much would you pay for this?
How much would I pay? Well, how much do you want to sell it for? What does that
Well,
art?
it's like if this was at a gallery and you could like buy it. What's the ceiling price? Like how high are you willing to go for this one?
Well, I have no emotional attachment to it. So I don't know if I would buy it, Evan.
What if you had like
That's
a
not the
massive
game.
crush
How much
on
would-
Rami
How much would
Malek?
I pay? My maximum bid would be like $5.
Bro, you didn't have to dismantle me like that. Okay, next one. Next one.
No, I have one actually, Evan.
Oh, Freddie, go on.
This is the one piece of work that I did in VisCom last year. How much would you buy this for?
He's got to rate
I'm
it
not-
first.
Yeah, I mean,
Read-
sorry.
Read what it says.
No.
Blasts into the future.
Oh, it's NGV sponsored as well.
All right, how much would you buy it for?
Well, am I myself? Or am I
Yeah.
like a public gallery?
Rounded to the nearest
Like,
trillion.
no, like how much? Because you've got money from the scholarship, so like you can.
My
use
parents
that
have
to
money
buy
from the
our art.
scholarships.
Yeah, it's yours,
yeah.
right?
You're
you
personally pocketing the money from the
You can
scholarship.
buy the art with it. So like, how much would you
Okay,
pay?
so if I
In,
was,
like,
if it
in
was like
terms of,
Shark
like,
Tank,
School term, like a term's worth of fees. How many
a
terms?
term's worth.
How many
not the
terms
entire
worth of
savings?
fees? No, how many terms worth
How many?
fees would
How
you
many
like
terms?
pay?
So it has to be
So, like,
minimum
that costs-
one term's worth
That
of fee.
costs 3 Melbourne grammar. We say like that's half a Melbourne grammar term.
Okay,
How much even is a Melbourne grammar term for normal people, not Emil? But how much is a Melbourne grammar term?
36 divided by 4.
It's a relative thing. It's like $3 or something. How much would you pay for that
A Melbourne grammar term.
out of Melbourne?
If it's
in Melbourne grammar
$3.
terms? No, it's not $3. It's however much it is.
I don't know, like I'm so confused by this.
Okay,
this
next art piece.
Yeah, Evan's got another one, so we'll look at that.
Everyone pays too much attention to 2D art, but I like 3D art. So I made
I do
this
like 3D art.
was it year 9, Freddie? I was in your class. This is a
I
factory.
think it was.
This
it
is
was year
a
9.
This is a factory.
What are the materials?
It's broken. It's made out of clay. It's got
Sick. Oh, and you got the
aquamarine glass stuff on it. This is like silver,
shiny silver.
It's got dust on the top. It's got like a little ink.
That's pretty cool. I like that one.
To make it look like bricks.
That's my favorite so far.
It doesn't matter that this is all like wonky.
Is it hollow?
It's hollow.
Can I see the top?
It's part of the design.
It's not hollow. It's not hollow
Does it have
there,
an
but
opening?
like there's like doors there. I'm putting my finger in.
This is my favorite. This is good.
This is hollow as well. There were 2 of these.
I
But
would pay a good like $20 for that.
No,
if it was-
how much is that in school terms?
In school terms,
For you.
I honestly have no idea. 0.2 of a school term.
Can we say like maybe 3? Can we go like 3 school terms?
3 school terms.
3 school terms.
I reckon it's
Sure.
not much.
That's 3 school terms.
All right, I
next
have
art piece.
another one for you.
This is gonna be the worst section if people aren't watching this.
Dude, we only have 2 listeners on Spotify. It does
Yeah,
I
not
listened to
matter.
the first episode twice.
Nobody listens to the Spotify version.
What about
but
YouTube?
also-
Do people watch it on YouTube?
People watch it on YouTube.
We get,
but
like,
also
at
probably
least
in the
100.
background. Probably in the background. So
It
I have
doesn't
this
matter.
one. This is to compliment Evan's Ronaldo. Because Christian Slater and Ronaldo have a lot in
It's not
common.
Ronaldo.
But what do we think of Christian Slater, Ronaldo's
the
best
guy
mate?
from the Heathers. Have you seen the Heathers?
It's just called Heathers, actually, Evan.
That's the reboot, isn't it?
That's
Wait,
the
who's
Evan.
it?
No, that's the
Heathers, the
Sancho.
original.
is still called. The original is still called Heathers.
It doesn't matter.
Just Heathers.
Christian Slater.
Yes,
what would
it
you pay
does.
for
This
him?
isn't important.
Who is he in Heathers?
The guy. He's like the cool guy.
Ah,
Is he the one that blows up the school?
I think so.
Okay.
wasn't the girl who blew up the school?
Yeah,
No,
but
it was
he's
a
like
guy.
he's like
Or was it a
her
girl?
boyfriend or whatever.
I
don't
haven't
know.
seen it.
I like this. I do
Yeah,
prefer Evans though,
same.
just because he included
No,
a
I
background.
don't think you do. So, like, what do you
It had a
reckon?
cool background.
Good. I rate that good.
No, mine also has a cool
How much did
background.
you
I just
pay for
don't
it,
have
though?
it on this print of it. This is a limited edition print that's missing the
That
back.
means
It's worth
it-
more.
that's
It's like
good.
at least a third.
Have you
of
signed the
school
back? You have to
term.
sign the back.
I have signed the back.
You should turn it into an NFT actually.
Yeah, I have.
Oh God!
So, how much would you spend on this NFT in Melbourne Grammar School?
So we're going to talk about this after the art. Go on though.
How much would I spend in Melbourne Grammar School terms?
In your Melbourne Grammar School terms.
I 0.002 of a school term.
0.002 quadrillion? Yeah, same.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Oh, I love this. This is
one.
at the
You know
same
this one.
time as Idols.
This was in the same class as Idols. What,
See, the shadow doesn't make sense to me.
that's the point. It's like
The
metaphorical.
crowd is
It has no
weirdly
lead.
good. Like
What do
you've
you
got
mean
a
weirdly? Are you
like
saying
it's
I'm
really
not-
realistic in
close
relation to the rest of it.
Are you saying I'm not good? Like, look how good that is.
I do like this a lot actually.
Yeah.
I like your
It
choice
makes a
of paper
statement
size.
because there's no leaves. It's dead.
Yeah,
It's a
meaning.
statement. How much would you pay for it? You know, frame it, hang
This
it up.
one, it's not quite. This is probably my second favorite. That one. I like your 3D. You've got some. I can't think of the word.
Talent.
Talent. That's the word.
Yeah. You know, I've got
Now-
I've got more. Freddie, do you have another one? I don't know.
I have one more, but we'll use this one to wrap it up.
No,
So
I've
you
got
go,
so much
Evan.
more art I want Emil to buy.
We've also got to wrap it up soon.
No,
No,
we
we
don't.
don't. No, we
We
don't.
do.
How cool is that?
I don't know what that is.
It's an unfinished mountain.
That's pretty cool.
I got bronchitis twice in a month, so I couldn't finish it.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, is this when we were trying to film Everybody Wants to Rule the World, but you kept getting bronchitis and we
See.
couldn't finish it? What about this one, Emil? I made this one all by myself. It's actually a physical, tangible object. But what do you think of this one? What would you... I
Great.
made this.
This
I
is the
made
best.
this.
That's by far the best. I'm amazed
How
that
many
you made
school
that all by
terms?
yourself.
Yeah.
That's
Good
4 school
design.
terms.
That's four
That's
school
4
terms?
school terms?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I win, Evan. Suck
What?
it.
But combined, Evan wins.
Combined
No, I don't
items.
think so.
I had the better art. All right, Emil. NFTs. Let's go. You said it. You said it before.
I did
Are
say
they
it
the
before.
future? Are NFTs the future? You're gonna leave your English roll right now. Come on.
Do you want me to just present it all?
Yeah, man. 7 minutes.
Well, I like NFTs. They are good for the artist. They empower the artist, mainly because it gives digital artists a bigger platform, really. They aren't really as respected at the moment as traditional oil painters or that sort of
As
stuff.
real artists.
Real
So
artists.
fake
As
artists are
real
getting more
artists.
recognition.
But also I like NFTs for the artist because you can keep a stake in your artwork. So every time it gets sold, you still profit off the sale, which, pretty good. But they do need to figure out a way to make it less less damage on the environment.
Yeah.
That's the condensed version of my English oral.
No, that's a good point.
Okay, what do you say though? If what would you do if you sold an NFT, right? And then I just took a screenshot. What would you do?
You got the right to do that.
Yeah, but
you wouldn't own it. You'd have a
Emil, would you
I have a
do
screenshot of it.
screenshot of it. I make it my computer background. Everyone goes, "Wow, it's a really cool piece of artwork." Not okay. If we're saying it's a really cool piece of artwork, it's probably some other artist, not you. But if they go, that's it's basically mine at that point. I own it.
Emil,
I wouldn't say you own it. I would say you have
Okay,
it.
but what if I took a screenshot and then I sold that screenshot as an NFT?
I don't know if it...
I think it adds a
I
whole
feel
lot
like
of
there's some copyright
claim.
claim there.
Are there copyright laws in the blockchain?
I think
there's no blockchain copyright, is there?
I'm not sure. Yeah, but you didn't make the artwork. I think the actual artwork has the copyright.
It took effort for me to press Command Shift 4 on my computer.
There is appropriation in art, so if you did something to it, you could claim it as your own.
So if I put my signature on it, that I can claim it as my own.
Yeah, it's a statement.
Emil, would you ever do an NFT of idols?
No, I'm not so big into idols anymore, actually.
What's
I
your
like them. I
favorite
like their
Idols
message.
lyric?
Favorite idols lyric? You know what it is, Evan.
Do you want me to pull it up?
What is this?
It's really funny.
I don't even know what this is.
I don't know if this can go in.
Idols is a band, Freddie. An English punk band.
Yeah, I have one more piece of art for you to rate. I did this one all by myself. Okay. I did this one all by myself, and it's original. I did it the other day, actually. What would you rate this?
That's sick. That's good.
Yeah, I know. What would you rate it?
10.
And how many school terms would you spend? It's my art, Evan.
Yeah, that's 4 school terms again.
That's 4. So have I won now? I think I've won.
No.
Well, the thing is, I think we can call you out and say that those last 2 items weren't actually your art.
No. This was. Thank you very much. I'm holding it. Hang on.
You're holding it, yeah.
Hold on.
Emil.
I've just signed it. It's now my art. What would you rate it?
Yeah, still good.
Yeah,
what would you do if I sold this as an NFT?
Look at it.
I genuinely can't see what that is.
Oh, that's basketball. That's year 7 basketball.
What would you do if I sold that as an NFT?
Be really surprised if anyone bought it.
I'd buy it.
There you go.
Would I get a portion of the profit?
God, no.
No. Why would you? It's not your art.
Fair enough.
Emil, before we head off today, what would you say to people thinking of joining the art committee next year?
Join. It's fun.
What about
Don't even think. Just do it.
Yeah, or get your friend to forcefully sign you up without your knowledge, and you'll get the email at the start of art committee and be like, "You got to."
I wonder if anyone on this podcast has done that, and with book club as well. I don't know.
No, book clubs are a different thing. But actually, fun fact, when I received my first art committee email, and that's when I found out Sam Negri signed me up to the art committee, without telling me. I was actually in the NGV when that email came through, so I thought it was really fitting. It was meant to be, exactly.
Emil, is literature art?
Is literature art? Well, To me, art is
Yes or no.
anything.
Just say yes or no. Don't just say yes or
Okay,
no.
yeah, it can be art. It
So
can be
is
art.
the art committee gonna absorb book club meetings from now on?
I don't think so. We'll leave that to the library's domain.
Yeah, but also, can literature students now apply for art captain?
No.
You've heard it here first. Literature
Well,
students,
you can
go
apply.
for
You can
art
apply. I
camp.
don't know
There's
if you'll
nothing
get it.
stopping you from applying.
Well,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
okay, are literature students eligible for it if they don't actually do like any other art subject? Because it is an art, you know.
It's an art form.
I would
Cat
say
on a
that
Hopkin
the
roof.
Mathematics is an
literature.
art form if you think about it hard enough. So could a mathematician apply?
I think so.
I don't think that the essays that we write in literature are art.
What about the
But also
creative
the
writing
books are.
stack for English though?
Sorry?
Yeah, what about my Women of Troy creative?
Because that's got creativity. That's
Can I put that in my art captain application?
Yeah, you could. Nothing's stopping you from applying with that.
Yeah.
Do you think the miscellany should be created by the art committee?
No, we leave that to Mr. D and his crew.
Who's
Why
Mr. D?
Mr. DeSance.
I knew that, yeah. I was just testing you. But Emil,
Freddie.
any final words you'd like to send us off with?
We're
An
executing
inspirational quote.
We're
Yeah.
executing.
After this
Words.
podcast, we're executing you. Any final words?
Fair enough.
All right, that's
everyone
great. Thank you. Okay, you can say your thing, I guess, if you have to. It's like a final meal.
Final meal. Join the art committee, and it's been really nice talking to people. It's more than I've done in a long time. I
Yeah.
miss you.
Saying you're
I
a
miss you
shut-in?
both.
Oh.
Well, thank you very much for listening to
Evan, actually, is our
COVIDcast.
timer still going?
I didn't start it when we left.
No, but it was going from before we left.
Was it? I'll check the timer.
This is really terrible. It's just an in-joke between us. Ah,
I
it's
didn't
disappointing.
start it.
Well, thank you very much for listening to COVIDcast. Emil, you've been a guest to have on. Everyone join up with the art committee, and I won the art buying contest, and we'll see you on Tuesday with another episode.
We'll see you next episode. Hopefully a good guest.
Yeah,
So,
bye-bye.
Are you saying something about me?
Yes.